Okay, you ready, sir? You ready, sir? Let's go, fight.
Rozenstruik is in green. Junior Dos Santos, the slight underdog, is in white.
His back step left hook, Rozenstruik. That's the one to watch. The right hand of Junior.
He's looking for that left hook right there, Dom.
That's his best weapon, and he's so good at it. He back steps and just, you run right into it. He even landed it on Francis when Francis connected with him. He just hit him harder than he hit Francis.
Solid low kick.
Nice body shot from Dos Santos and a counter from Rozenstruik.
Rozenstruik, every time Cigano is landing those shots, he's countering with those low kicks. And that could be a big factor if this fight keeps going. Oh!
Junior has good kicks too. He doesn't always use them, but when he does, he's knocked people out with them.
Remember when he stopped Mark Hunt with a wheel kick?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Crazy.
It's insane.
Junior's showing his hips right now, like he's gonna spin.
Yeah, he stands real sideways like a boxer. That's why Rozenstruik's firing the kicks.
Rozenstruik with a good right hand over the top.
That looked low.
Bring it up a little bit, all right? Watch it going.
2 minutes have gone by here between Rozenstruik and Dos Santos, who figure to really help each other moving forward as teammates once they get through this matchup tonight. Dos Santos loads up.
Oh! Big left hook by Dos Santos.
Well-placed counter, so it appeared, from Rozenstruik. Dos Santos, a 13-time UFC headliner. As we mentioned earlier, this is his first 3-round fight in 5 years or so. Rozenstruik perhaps trying to draw out some offense here from Dos Santos, but you're right, again, Joe, he continues to touch the inside of that lead leg.
Yeah, it's automatic, and that's attributable to his fantastic kickboxing career.
Also a good game plan if you want to take away the right hand of your opponent, which is one of Junior's best weapons. You attack the lead leg because all your weight has to go into that lead leg to fire the right. So he's just touching it, trying to make it little testy for Junior to throw that right hand, I think. Oh! And that was the kickboxing right there that you were talking about, Joe. He caught that kick and was able to get an angle because of that.
Oh, big right hand by Junior.
And a counter left hook lands for Rozenstruik.
Yeah, this is heating up.
About 30 seconds here to go in round one. Both fighters have had their moments. Slight edge in terms of the connections for Dos Santos. Oh, nice knee to the body. Or perhaps too low. Yeah.
You sure? You got time, Junior.
No doubt about that one.
Don't rush.
You don't get a full 5 minutes for every foul in mixed martial arts, but for the groin strike, you do.
Go higher, okay? You sure? All right, let's keep it clean, guys. Come on. Time.
Brief respite there, and JDS will try to get back to work here late in round 1.
And there's that spin again.
Good job, good job.
Round 2,
right,
Junior
round,
Dos Santos and Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Winner here could be able to expedite a title run, especially given the fact that Daniel Cormier is likely to walk away, win or lose after tonight. A definite strategy and methodology to the approach from Rozenstruik tonight. You heard in that feature, he said as soon as he lost that fight to Ngannou, it was immediately back to the locker room to think about how he might be able to better approach things moving forward.
Beautiful check there by Rozenstruik, and then a nice low kick as well. And he's also embarked on a pretty extensive strength and conditioning routine, and you can follow him on Instagram and watch it. The man trained very hard after that fight, and, you know, it was only a few months ago.
Right. And I remember when Rozenstruik signed with the UFC, he said he immediately added an extra training session per day after signing that contract, from 2-a-days to 3-a-days.
Junior landed a nice right hand there. And a beautiful jab there as well.
I think Junior would throw a lot more jabs, but it's Rozenstruik's leg kicks that are kind of taking that away. So that's Junior's rangefinder for his right hand, and he's not getting to use it as much.
Yeah, and you're right, Dom, how sideways he stands. It's so boxing-like. It's very unusual for the UFC.
It hides his wheel kick that you were talking about, too. That's another reason he stands that way, but I'm surprised, you know, you haven't seen a lot of low kicks on him standing that way.
Dos Santos has been a staple in this division, dating to his big win over Fabricio Verdum in the debut. That was back in 2008 at UFC 90. The kicking game, of course, has evolved tremendously since then. And we have crossed the midpoint of round 2.
Oh, clean right hand by Junior. That was a great read by Dos Santos there.
You can tell Rozenstruik's corner wants him to get busy, but he's waiting for that counter left hook. And, you know, facing knockouts and facing, you know, a good seasoned striker, it makes you a little hesitant sometimes just running in. Look at Junior. Who wants to run in on that? Could run into a right hand at any moment.
You come up on that fence quickly here in this smaller octagon.
Oh, right hand by Rozenstruik, clean. This is a very intriguing high-stakes chess match on the feet. Oh,
knockdown for
Rozenstruik. Got him. Clipped him.
Junior's in big
Does
trouble.
he stay in it?
Oh,
he's
down
out
again.
That's it.
And that'll do it. Biggie Boy is back in a big way tonight.
Wow. Here we see it. Boom, there's the right hand. Swarms him. So he ate the left hook and then lands that right hand of his own. Had Junior in all sorts of trouble. Boom, there it is. Junior got caught with his back up against the cage as well. Rozenstruik just swarms on him, and that's the one that stopped it. Dan Miragliotta forced to rescue Junior Dos Santos from the strikes of Rozenstruik.
To make it official, here now Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Jairzinho, Biggie Boy Rozenstruik.